Hello, today we're going to talk about pre-construction marketing in Remarketer. What we'll cover today is the brokerage hub and finding Google Drive and the pre-construction folder in the brokerage hub, the pre-construction gallery in the listing manager and how to add new projects to your listing manager, adding them to your website, then posting them to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I will also give you a brief showing of how to post to Instagram. We will also look at emailing the listings to your CRM, utilizing the feature sheet, a newsletter, and then the listing courier. I'll also show you a little bit about Back at You Media and give you the link to be able to set it up below this video. Okay, as you arrive after you've logged into Remarketer, you'll arrive at the dashboard. We can scroll down to Brokerage Hub, where you'll be able to see the pre-construction folder in your Google Drive, as well as access to your Google Drive. But this is where you'd come if you'd like to see the projects. You will need to be logged in with your Century 21 Google account email. From here, you'll be able to choose the different assets, photos, price sheets, floor plans of the project that it has been made available to the general real estate industry. Going back to Remarketer, we're going to take a look now at your listing manager and how to add those pre-construction projects that are made available to you into your listing manager. Scroll on the left down to listing manager. And in here, you'll see pre-construction gallery. These are the projects from most recent to the oldest that have been made available to you for your promotion, to your CRM, your social media, etc. To add them to your listing manager, you simply click on Add to Listings. And for the purposes of this webinar, I'm just going to add Union City. Going back to your listing manager, you'll now see Union City is available for promotion to your CRM and social media and website, etc. We can determine that this project is available on your website just because of the exposure icons here. The green check mark indicates that the listing is active. The red heart indicates that this project can be found in your website under featured properties of new development. We're just going to take a quick look at Union City on your website. Scroll down, and there you can find Union City. When you click on it, you'll be given additional photos, details of the project location, and whatever information has been made available for you. Important too is the URL related to that project. So we know now that the project is available and is on your website. Once that project is made available and is on your website, from here you can do a few things to send that to your clients. If you click on the blue Actions button along the right, You'll see now that you're able to share directly to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn if you have accounts signed up for those. Instagram is not available here because Instagram does not allow third-party integration. So we can do that separately. You also have the ability here to print a feature sheet. You've got a QR code in there as well. Pretty straightforward. I would only recommend using this feature sheet as print. Back to your listing manager. Now we can go take a look at Instagram and how we can post it to Instagram. Let's log into Instagram. Log into my own account. You'll want to make sure that you have any photos that you want to include in your Instagram post available on your hard drive. We're going to go ahead and create a post. And I'm going to bring in some photos from my computer. Not that one. Condos, Union City. So I'll start with a hero image. If you wanted to add more photos, you could. Maybe we'll add front entrance and the lobby. And I think that's good for now. From there, we'll go next. Apply any filters if you wanted to. And here you can put in a caption. I have some text already ready to put in here. So 1 second here. So I've got some text in here. I've also put the link. I told you that from your website, the URL from the listing is really handy to include in your social media posts whenever you can. You want people coming back to your website to be able to view this project and perhaps some others that they may be interested in. You can add a location if you'd like, and we're going to click on share. So now you can see your post on Instagram. The next thing we're going to talk about in Remarketer is the newsletter. The newsletter is really good for sending multiple projects to your sphere, to your CRM. So in this case, I've gone add custom newsletter. I am going to, let me just see here, call it new pre-construction, oops, new pre-construction projects, convenient locations for everyone. Just making something up for the webinar. From here, you can make it real fancy. You can add a title, you can add some images, text area, buttons, breakers. For just to make it simple, I'm just going to add a few of the pre-construction listings. So once you've added them to your listing manager from the pre-construction gallery, now you're able to choose them to add to this newsletter. So let's start with Union City because we just added that. Young City Square, 316 Junction Condos, and let's add Olive. So you can add as many as you'd like. You click on add, and then you can see the projects in your newsletter. Click on generate and save. You've got confirmation that the newsletter has been successfully saved. So we'll go back to newsletters. Now you're able to email this to your CRM, your contacts in Remarketer. Simply click on the blue actions button and email. You can choose all of your contacts. You can filter them out perhaps by tag or name, whatever. Choose individual ones. You can send it right now, or you can schedule it to up to 1 year in advance. So that's how you send a nice looking piece of marketing material for multiple projects to your CRM. The next one is the listing courier. The listing courier is really a really effective marketing tool just to send one project. So we're going to start with add new, and you scroll down to new development flyer and say select. We're going to call this coming in spring 2023. Get ready for Metropias. I'm just putting in some simple text. Which will show at the beginning of the email prior to the listing itself. You can put much more text. You can put some emojis in there, make it look real pretty. Once you've got that filled in, click on continue. Now you're at step 2, property number 1, and you can choose the listing. It pulls in some text from the listing itself. At this point, I wouldn't be concerned about formatting it. Just leave it as it looks in here because you'll be able to change it later. From there, if you want to show the price, if it's available, the address, just listed, exclusive, sold, lease, for sale, lease, whatever the label is that you want it to show. Go to continue. You're at step 3, confirm, and generate. Your email header and footer that you set up in your account settings will appear at the top. There's the little introduction text that I put in step 1. Your greeting to your CRM, and then the project below. The details from the project. Sometimes you'll see some strange characters in here. HTML sometimes converts it poorly. So I'm just fixing a couple of those little things. Looks pretty good here. And let's get rid of Toronto's. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. There's your footer, and it's good to go. And save. Again, you're in your listing courier. This is the sample that I just did. Come to your blue actions button, and you can email it to your contacts. Again, it looks really good. You have the ability, if you come back in here, if you want to make some changes, look at it in full. There you can see it. It's just taking a bit of time to load the text, but you're good to go. So then the last thing I'd like to show you is Back at You Media. For those of you who don't know what Back at You Media is, it is a platform where you've linked your Facebook business account, perhaps your LinkedIn professional account, your Instagram professional account, your LinkedIn. You have the ability to link several different social accounts, as many as you've got set up. But you have to start with a Facebook business page. Once you've done that, you can come into Back at You and you can create your own content. It's taking a bit of time, sorry, I'm going to create a custom post. So from here, you can add images. And let's go back to the Union City, pull up an image. You can add more. We can then put in the link to the listing on your website. It's a great way to get people back to your website. This, you can put text, of course, and emoji to, further enhance the posting. I'm just doing some sample stuff. From here, continue. You can advertise it, so paid advertising it, or you can just have it post directly to your social accounts. Continue. In this case, in Darcy's case, I'm using just Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You can schedule when you want the post to actually hit your social accounts and click on Let's Schedule. And this one's going to post today at 3:25 p.m. So this is a great way to promote a listing without going into each of your social media accounts. This will post to all of them at the same time. So hopefully that helps. That gives you a better indication of what you can do to market your pre-construction projects that are available to you in Remarketer. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at customer.support@c21.ca. Thank you for watching.